I just figured out how to revamp that logo spin into this scene. I need to write it down. It just dawned on me. I love it when bright ideas come to me. Welcome in, everybody. It's great to see all of you. Bogle, thank you so much for the raid. Mr. V got first. Per usual, as is the struggle. Yeah, Notebook's coming out. Cool. Who that is? Hey, Retro Unlimited, thanks for the host, my friend. Here's a question. Can you guys read this text? Is that legible? I know my hand is shaking. Sorry. Oh, it's worded very small and little, yeah. Where's my pens? Oh, pens, where are you? Okay, found one. Barely? I was told last night, I was informed. I almost wasn't gonna bring this up because it made me so fucking mad to hear it. Timing. Hey, Dragon Jim, welcome in. Also, Highbury Hazard, it's great to see you. Like an apple. Dragon Jim kicks in the door, demands box. Captain Beal card. Hey, I know this guy. You know this guy? That's me. Almost exactly where I was in the camera when that happened. Hey, Adam the Ant, how are you doing? All right. Well, here, you guys help me figure this out. What box do you want to see? Dragon Jim wants a high box. You guys tell me, what do you want? Oh, I will. Viewer's choice here. I'll grab any box. I'm not opening a sealed box. An ant box. An ant box. Ant box. I got it. I fucking got it. Okay. I got an ant box. Almost. You'll see. Not that one. This one. I just gotta find it. Maybe I will open it. I think I found it. I found it! Alright. Yep, thanks for the host, my friend. Box of the day, yeah. Here's an ant box. It's not an ant, but it's really close. Here's Bug. Sega PC. Real-time 3D action from Jack in the Box Games. I guess Jack in the Box did games at some point. This is a pretty cool side-scroller. I played the demo back in the day. It's like Windows 95, I'd say. Roundabout there. Playing Windows, full screen mode. Oh, in window or full screen mode, there you go. But, so, like, you see these areas back here in the background? This game kind of shifts its dimension. Like, you're walking along like a side-scroller, and then you just walk up a cliff. And then you, like, turn like this, and you're walking, you see the top of your head. So, like, here you'd be like, doop, and then doop, and then come down this one. This game's got lots of cool... think Labyrinth. Think like Labyrinth. That's what this game's like. I've never... You like the fast food place? Yes, I think so. Not Jackbox. Unrelated to Jackbox. I don't think there's anything particularly special in here, just the CD-ROM. This is actually... I'm gonna put this on the side because I want to play that this month, so we can unseal it then. I wasn't able to find like a full-size box for this thing, but... That tune was a little loud, sorry. But I've been kind of excited to play it. He says I'll take it. Adam the Ant, it's great to see you. Can I get a shout out for Well, I mean, everybody here follow everybody. Skep does a lot of baseball stuff. Adam the Ant plays Magic the Gathering and has a Friday night talk show. Dragon Gym plays puzzle games, and she started to work on the new God of War game that hit PC. Well, the PC port. Captain Peel Cards working on point-and-click adventure games at the moment. Classic point-and-click adventure games. And, yeah. You know, stuff. All kinds of stuff. There you go. There is a bit of a delay on it, so it doesn't get itself messed up, so that's why it's that way. There you go. There's Bug. We'll play it this coming month. I need to make the schedule for this month, but I kind of forgot that a new month was coming, and I didn't do it this weekend. Well, also I had other shit going on this weekend, like my back injury flared up, so I spent most of the day watching The Walking Dead in bed on Saturday. But I'm going to put this on this month's schedule, along with some of those Jurassic Park Battler games that I was going to play and then send to our friend Gilara Dragon. Yeah. Exactly. Update on the Apple II from yesterday. So Retro Unlimited, we rated yesterday. Follow Retro Unlimited as well. He was taking apart an Apple II. And also showing some videos of cell phone battery replacement, which honestly is cool. Pretty cool. Update on Apple II from yesterday. I had to order 3 chips to replace and solder in new sockets for them. Hope it'll boot after that. So you never did get... I was in and out because it was time to eat dinner and whatnot. So you never did get it to boot. I think I left for a bit right when you were going to try to boot it without having one of the cards in. That was a lot of rust. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. That sucks. It had me thinking. Had me thinking a lot about opening things up and checking. Especially the stuff that's been in the garage. Like I've got a monitor out there. One extra CRT is the only extra CRT I have. I added a new background scene. It's this one. It's quite long and has a day and night cycle. It's from Ghost Recon Wildlands. Took a long time to get right, unfortunately. Cap knows what's going on? Alright. My... Okay. We'll take a peek at it after the stream. Last night, I was in another streamer's channel, and the words affiliates should never go above 720p were used, and I just felt so mad on the inside. Like, affiliates are throwing away views by going above 720, and that may be true. But goddamn it, does it make me angry on the inside. I've made some changes to the stream. I cannot bring myself to go to 720. To make 720 look good, I would have to redesign everything. Every single thing. In my layout. Because changing the template, the canvas, it won't work that way. So it's scaling. Right now, I'm scaled to 936p, which I feel is blurry for the, like, you know, very precise assets that I use. I'm not in love with it. But, you know, you do wonder. You do wonder about the viewers that show up and disappear, right? Or the ones that show up and then just leave. Just listen to my voice instead. And I apologize to those with sucky interwebs. Yeah, you know, it's tough. It's tough. You know, I'm already at a compromise when it comes to bitrate. My bitrate's low, and I like FPSs, so I think that's bullshit. But there are people that want to watch those FPSs no matter the consequences. of having a low bit rate, and those are the viewers, right? So I've been thinking about that a lot this weekend, and I think me and Adam the Ant talked about that a little bit on Friday when I was hanging out on his show, which was awesome. And if y'all missed it, there's a VOD on Adam the Ant's channel. You can follow that shout out. It was a lot of fun. It was like reconnecting with family that I'd never met before. It was fucking good talk. He's a good dude. He's a really good dude. So I'd like to know what you think about 930p, like 16 something something by 936, 936p. I mean, I would be much happier just being on 1080, but it seems like even the partner streamers are just using 936p at this point. But we'll see. You know, my gut says that just fuck it, I'm gonna dress for the job that I want. It hasn't let me down yet, but who knows? I don't know. So we're gonna try this one for a bit. There's just too many sharp assets here. It's best for 6K bitrate, I think. Yeah, I'm set to 5. I've been on 5 for a very long time. Ever since, you know, me and old school Jay kind of looked at how to make my stream viewable to him. And I haven't heard a single person complain. I mean, every once in a while somebody is excited about encoder, but I don't know. But that's been bugging me all night, fortunately. So I'm looking at options, and I spent all night. I stayed up till 1 o'clock in the morning recording test videos with different compression methods, and instead of doing the things that I needed to get done, you know what I mean? Hey B Squad, how are you doing? And just generally stressing that one. Hey, I don't like it. I don't like it. I was gonna go look. You know, and there was another thing, you know, because there's no metric, right? There's no metric to it. So I was thinking, maybe I will make a list of the days that I know that I have encoder versus the days that I don't. And see if there's, you know, a significant change in any stat whatsoever. It's okay, Doc. It's okay. I didn't know you were there. Sorry. I didn't say who brought it up or anything, and it's not a big deal. Like, it's just something that it totally caught me off guard, and I was like, oh my god, there's more unwritten rules to this shit. But yeah, it was a conversation in Doc's channel last night that just really had me like, oh, I don't love it. I don't love it. So we're gonna try 936p for a while, and I'm just gonna use the words "dress for the job that you want." Yeah. I think that was kind of all I had. We're gonna play this game sometime this month. That's exciting. Shout out a bunch of people. Tonight, man, this morning has just been so busy. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. Save and raid is an extremely complicated moving organism at this point. Like the last month is where like there's emails just flying back and forth everywhere, and people sending messages and, you know, reassuring people and having to try to figure out who's in the very last slot right now, because, you know, life happens, and one person may or may not be having a baby the day the save and raid happens, and I'm just like, you know, so I've got one person on the sideline for that person, but then it comes down to like how rough the time zone that's open is, because it's 4 a.m. Pacific time. And not knowing till the last minute, like that's what it's like to do an event, right? So that's been kind of wild. That's been kind of wild. Can I get a shout out for Dr. CDCS? Please, if I have a mod? I know I do. I know you're there. I know you're there. Good key for the music, James, there. And yeah, we'll figure out the timing on the things after the stream before I eat dinner. I'm gonna be back tonight after this stream to play more Fallout New Vegas. We're gonna make some progress in that. I agitated my back last week. I forgot to talk about this yesterday, which is why we didn't have the 1,000th follower celebration stream on Saturday. We're gonna do that this Saturday. I still think I'm gonna play Perilous Warp, but I don't know. It's a special stream. I could do anything. We're still gonna read every the first 1,000 followers. Okay, I can do that. Mod clip off button done. Alright. Captain Peel Card's really been taking care of me when it comes to the back end of the stream. I scaled it. I didn't reorganize it. Everything, all of these, almost everything here is color sources. So like it could be done, but it'd be one of the most tedious things. Be one of the most tedious things I ever did. And I just got done. Like I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. But like, you know, in like the cameras over here, like if you follow my finger on this camera, scaling, you can't read that. I can read it perfectly fine in 1080, but a little bit of scaling and that thing becomes so blurry. I don't know. Well, yeah, I mean like, Cam 3, yeah, but at 720, you cannot. Can't be done. It's just kind of like this smear. Yeah, so that's why I'm doing 936, and hopefully that's good enough. I like having a scene in the background that has day-night. I think that's really cool. Hopefully I can get some more out of it. That takes like an hour of filming in Ghost Recon Wilds to get like 15 minutes. That's the full day-night sped up, right? Which is why the wind looks really fast. But I'm gonna play with it some more. It's kind of interesting. Here's something interesting about the photo mode of Ghost Recon Wildlands. When you're playing single player and you hit F10, it freezes everything and you can take your picture. If you hit that button and co-op, the world continues to move and you have free camera. Which is how I captured this, by making my wife's computer stay on for hours in the game. And if you didn't catch it last night, I was having a subscriber stream in the Discord. Me and my wife played about 2-3 hours of Ghost Recon Wildlands. We're gonna try to finish that game, so there's gonna be more of that this week. Doing my duty. Yeah, I just purchased an OSSC. Like came in the mail last week. And yesterday, we got to use it, which is, an open source scanline converter. And I'm finally able to capture DOS like pixel for pixel, damn near. And it was just like, and now I'm supposed to mix it down to 720, like. But I'll figure it out. I'll figure out what I need to do. For like 13 minutes. Looks like it's working now, though. 6 minutes until the Berserk Barrage. What? What's the Berserk Barrage? Yeah, the OSSC is cool. It was a necessary upgrade. Honestly, at this point, I'm so happy about it. The Promote Barrage. Yeah, they do. They need to open it up. And I wish, it used to be, like, there was a time that this time slot did have encoding pretty good. But just doesn't anymore. I was kind of peeking at the thing to see if I had it, but the thing is, I just never hear anybody complain. Not since I changed the bitrate last year. There was complaining before I took the bitrate down from 6,000 to 5,000, and then I haven't heard any complaining from them. From anyone. At least that I can remember. Hey, thank you so much for the host. Birdblind, it's great to see you. I hope you're having a good day at work there. You seem to be lucky you tend to get it. I'll be honest with y'all. I think there are other factors at play about who gets transcoding. I think they're tag related. But I can't prove that. You're loving this music? This is music from the Daedalus encounter. I pulled it off of that. Like, you remember the Daedalus encounter, the one with Tia Carrera? That's why, there's a reason it's here. Hey, Purblind. So, with the Daedalus encounter, there was a strategy guide that came with it with some behind-the-scenes stuff, and there were 3 tracks from the soundtrack. They're all here now. In the shuffle. In the shuffle. Hey, Grant, who plays games? How are you doing, dude? When's your next stream? I haven't been... I caught you that one night that the other Grant raided you, and then like another night, but then I didn't see you stream for a really long time. I enjoyed the stream that I watched. Today at 6. We're back at finish. What, tell you what. Here, let's do this. What time zone is that? I'm gonna show y'all something really cool. Or actually, Grant, how many channel points do you have in my channel right now? Because this should be working now. The self-promote redeem. It's 1,000 points. 720. Damn it. Okay, I got this. I got this. California, so that's Pacific. We now have a much more robust and not broken self-promote thing here. Yeah, I could probably do that. I just want to see it work. What are you playing tonight? Okay. Grant, who plays games, will be doing some sweet retro games. Oh, retro bass. I put retro bass. Super bass fishing. Typos. They're mandatory here. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here it is. Okay, so we got the big splash here. That stays up for a couple seconds. And then if you watch the ticker at the bottom, like the very, very bottom, it's now added to the one that was already there, which was save and raid. Yeah. All right. And then every 40 minutes, everything just like a big paragraph is going to hit the channel of everyone that promotes, that wants to self-promote in the channel. And it'll be like this. Here, I can trigger it manually probably. Since I have that open. Where'd you go? Here you are. Chat promote. How about like that? Just like that. Oh my god. Oh my god, Captain. I think it works. I think it works. Captain Peel Card. Thank you, Captain Peel Card, for this. He put in a fuck ton of work for this. We've been troubleshooting it back and forth for, you know, big chunks of time, a lot of the stuff on the channel. But now we finally have a robust self-promote system where it doesn't overwrite the last person that did it. So, it's not for memes. I just want to say that out loud. It's not for memes. Sometimes it's funny, but it is not for memes. But absolutely, if you guys got stuff coming up, you're dropping a new rap album, you want to self-promote your stream, you want to talk about what you play on your stream, do it. That's what it's here for. Don't feel shy about it. I know that a lot of streamers... What about for puns? Occasionally, I think that's funny. I do. But I think everybody understands proper etiquette enough to know when enough's enough, because hairballs should be able to self-promote. Promoting is missing an O. Uh-oh. Of course it is. I can actually fix that. He does. Grant does. Oh no, was it a captain mistake or a me mistake? Alright, we'll look at that. Make a note, and we'll look at that as soon as the stream's over. Alright, we're gonna head on over to Tiny Big. Tiny and Big. Grandpa's leftovers. Or underpants? Why was there something about underpants? There was. Yeah, you are Tiny, a nerdy inventor who tries to reclaim his most beloved possession. Your grandfather's underpants. Black Pants Games. Look, I don't know, guys. I don't know, but this is the game we're playing today. It actually looks really fucking cool. Enjoy your break, Dragon Jim. You love the SNES so bad. Hey, wait! The game that... You heard it's a good game. What I've played is really good, too. It's got a beautiful style. It's like a cartoon western, from what I remember. I did the 21 minutes it says I did there. Grant, are you playing this? Wasn't there a fishing rod for the Super Nintendo? Is this the game that used that? Or am I thinking of something different? PS1 and Dreamcast, okay. I really love the colors of this game. It's so bright, though. But the Super Nintendo had that bazooka thing, right? Let me screw with sound real quick. There is a pretty wacky third-party SNES controller called the Angler or something, but it doesn't look like a fishing rod. It's just dumb. Maybe that's the thing that I know of. Your issue, what is it? Oh. That makes... Oh. You guys probably heard sound, but I didn't, right? Now you gotta see that. Hey, Mr. Aridin, it's great to see you. I feel like there should be sound. And yet... Oh, it's just the car. Okay. I think we're good here. The Bishu Angler Total Control Pad? Oh my god. The radio TM. I'm not gonna... This is moving a little too fast for me to read out loud, so you guys are on your own here. Yeah. There's something about an excavation and some underwear that went missing. Who's driving this? I think it's repeating. Okay, so this is the menu. Okay. Look at options. I really like this menu. It has style. And I'm super enjoying its color palette. This game looks dope. Hey Z-Jam, things are going amazing. How are you? This must have been the handheld he was holding in the menu. The Reality Boy. A better-than-life laser simulation of reality, of your Reality Boy. Look around with the mouse or the right thumbstick. Do you see the pants? I do. I see the pants. This feels like... Oh no, son of a mother. This feels like... you guys ever played... Bit something. Better than life reality sim. What was it called? I showed it to you guys recently. It was the one where it travels through like the NES to like Super Nintendo to 3D. Kind of like DLC Quest did a bit. I can't think of what it was called. Bit something, I thought. These are actually really pleasant sounds. Alright, push the cube to get to the pants. Oh man, the scratches on the screen here. I thought something. Oh man. So this monitor that I have is like, it's my favorite monitor. It's this like Asus 144, you know, refresh rate. And my webcam dropped off the top of it and just put a little scuff on it. Like not a scratch, not a scar, but like it kind of like, you know, when two plastic things rub together, and it's not possible to get it off. And I looked at this and I was like, oh my god, I did it again. Or like a worse fear that a cat gets let in here and it's just like, what's this? Oh, find my battery first. B to grab it. So I gotta do like this, maybe. Oh, okay, okay. Man, I couldn't see that. What's this about? This design? Love that thing's beep. This hits close to home. I'm playing the house flipper as I take a break from cleaning. My wife's on vacation, so naturally, all of it's about cleaning the house. The controls are pretty good, actually. I feel like I'm playing, instead of tutorials, I feel like I'm playing the prototype for what this game started out life as. Oh shit, there's a whole bunch more up there. Alright. You get the laser now. Draw a cutting line. Yeah, that'll help. That'll help. Whoa. Whoa. You guys saw none of that. Time to enter lurk mode. Retro Unlimited, thanks for being here. I hope you have a good barbecue. Cut wisely, you can't undo your cuts. Here we go, here's the cut. Ooh, don't crush me. It's been forever since you had barbecue? Nice. These graphics seem about right. Now you got your rocket. Aim at the box, push, launch the rocket. Get to ignite. Rocketize those cubes, it says. Fuck, I fell. This is tiny. There's rocket. Wait. There's rocket. Hey Zykolos, how are you doing? Dope. Alright, here we go. The wrong way, but we'll take it. I think I have to hold it. Alright, and then press it, and then hold it. This could be a problem. There we go. Gotta start the hot pot. It's Lunar New Year's, yo. Oh, nice. So there is a game that isn't the tutorial. I've seen it, I know it exists. But I guess we're doing this for a while. The simulation prepared you perfectly for the challenges in the world. Now, stop playing and catch big. Save your family's honor. Alright, there we go. I kind of felt like that was... all the batteries died in the tutorial. The bowl of trying? What? Interrupt a laser cut by pressing the mouse button again. I lost my whole equipment. I will guide you. Pick me up.
Yeah.
Boy, that face is something, ain't it? We need to leave this place and find Big. cassette tape with music. I said something about voodoo trombone. Enjoy the built-in music tracks if you want to switch songs. Oh, that's a restart. Select a level, retry, humans controls, and hold reader. Oh, okay. Voodoo Trombone Quartet, let's go. You got the tool. I like the big text. It's very 13. Genuine battery. Want to practice with the cutter? I mean... Okay. Possessions! Pock. Squish. Okay, we got more music now. Oh. What happens if I cut this little critter? Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to cut that. Okay, I've got a rocket now. I think I missed. Yeah, I see that. We just gotta cut it, right? But let's make sure. Let's make sure we got everything that we needed. Maybe we did. I'm sorry I never opened this. Oh no. I'll lose my license. Oh. Okay. That must have been, there was like a robot driving this car or something that lost its head. I think we tried to go up here. Let's go up here. I think it's what I was supposed to do first. Oh, there's a thing there, maybe? Cover the whole object. Okay. Incoming DMCA. What are you? Oh, it's a raid. Soaring Stone. 104. An achievement. You did what? For looking at an ugly face? Scientists think they depict the almighty gods who built the universe. I don't like the idea. They might be watching us. Now it's me in the hole. I look not pleased about anything. Oh no, wait a minute. I don't think that's for me to climb. This music's pretty sweet, I agree. They said in the menu here... Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, thank God it wasn't the whole level. I thought it said that there was... You could get the soundtrack somewhere. I thought it was the menu, but I don't see it now. Okay, fall damage. Oh my god, fall damage is very much a thing. Okay. I didn't expect there to be fall damage. I was testing, right? How many games do we go through? Originally, it was gonna be the Ty the Tasmanian Tiger series, because I knew one of the developers, Space Captain Steve, who co-founded the place. And I wanted to do that, but we couldn't get the save files to work. And then I was just kind of like browsing through stuff, and I looked at the things that we could do with Legend of Grimrock, and I just made a choice. Last year it was a vote of like simple games. It was like between, you know, Doom, Quake, Diablo, Thief was on the list. And we ultimately went with Doom because it would be the easiest to move files around. The same with Legend of Grimrock. Legend of Grimrock makes it easy. And that's kind of the thing with save and raid, is that the save file has to be the easiest part, right? Like if the save file doesn't work, then it won't work at all for the event. And this one's literally just dropping, you know, a file in a folder in place. That's good to go. So there weren't that many. I'm not sure about next year. I might go back to having a vote, but like, not gonna lie, like the vote, that took a month last year. Of course, no, you know, until we saw the event happen. Good night, Cyclos. Thanks for being here. You want me to rocket this? Rocket's this one. All right, there we go. You know, until the event went through and, like, you know, we saw what it looked like in its final form. You know what game you just... Oh no, never happened. I've watched that one. I've tried to play the original one and it's just not for me. No, I think I need to make a better cut here. Oh god, did I just cut something on my head? Oh sh... That's better. I tried to play the original one, it didn't quite work for me. I did like the remake though.
Uh-huh.
Is that what we have to do to get you to be part of it? Is play XCOM? We know that there's a Tomb Raider save and raid coming. Save and Raider. That's definitely going to be a thing. That maybe next year or the one after it. You know, one of the reasons that I haven't really been playing Fallout games is because I was thinking that Fallout would be perfect, because then every person, each hour, really has to stick with a previous player's choice. You know, like doing something like Fallout 3, you get choices like what happens in Megaton, right? Like set off the nuke, don't set off the nuke. But we've also, since we're working with a, you know, a suicide prevention, we have to think about the content in games. There's a lot of suicide in Fallout. A lot. Or just, you know, like mega violence. Like Doom was pushing it for sure. This one, like, this game is violent. It's about combat, but it's not overly gory, right? TM that now. Save and Raider? Yeah, Save and Raider is the thing that will happen. Radgrid, the person that runs our Twitter, one of me and Bogle's friends, she is... Well, I'm also a huge Tomb Raider fan, but she's like a centric part in some of the Tomb Raider communities. She does like speed runs, and you know that's what she does. She streams Tomb Raider, so it'll definitely happen. And the reason it happened yet is because Bearded Bogle just marathon through all the Tomb Raider games. That's like what he did when he started streaming, and he's just not ready to play Tomb Raider again because he went 1996 until 2018. Like he just played all of those games. In like 9 months. Maybe I can help. Ooh, no, no! Was that Big? I think we just met Big. He was wearing Granddad's underpants. Ooh. Oh. Look at that gross stubble on Thief. Well, he's not Big. Big's like Granddad, right? This is just Thief. I don't actually think the story's that important. He's wearing it on his head. You know, it's what you do, right? Hey, Sean, how are you doing? This might be a game Sean would like. I know this is a game that Chaz would like. Do you remember how fall damage killed me a minute ago? Oh, that's cool. I love the creativity going into the words on this. Okay, that was Big. It was. He kicked your ass pretty hard, didn't he? If you can climb up that mountain, you might get a chance to pay him back. Visuals look pretty great, yes. This seems like the right place for somebody... Oh, yeah, look at that. I don't think I needed to do that. Yeah, it's covered with another object. Alright, Chromagon band. No! A boring stone. All the music has been really good in this as well. So you said you couldn't do it because something was covering it. Oh. I may be fucked up. I may be fucked up. I can go through here. I was starting to wonder if maybe... Yeah, I don't know. We're going through this door anyways. Damn it, okay, I guess we're not going back. Or wait, yeah we can. Okay. I see. Man, this soundtrack is so good, though. Is this game on sale right now? Or is the lunar sale still going, right? I can't imagine this thing being more than like $3 at this point. It was like a $15 game when it was new. Fucking digging this music though. $2.49 right now, everybody. Yeah, didn't think so. Oh shit. Hang on. How do I get to that? What if I were to do this? I just saw another one up here. I think maybe going outside wasn't the play. Stay put, stay put. Oh. Fuck. I just want to acknowledge that this game's physics are pretty good. Most game engines, like any game that you've played that has physics, they're not this good. And it's a struggle. It seems like they spent the extra time putting in, a decent set of instructions for moving things around so they don't go flying off the map or whatever. Or maybe I've just been watching too many people play Trespasser. And Fallout. Or not Fallout, Half-Life.
Huh?
Yep, I'm here. Because I can. Oh my god, that laughter was amazing. The man with the underpants seems to be, the rules here. Alright. Might have messed up a little bit. Oh, maybe not. This is good. I'm good. Okay, we're not going out there. That was the wrong cut. Damn it. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted, computer. Oh, don't crush me. Little Tiny is really strong. Oh! Okay, we didn't. This is Tiny and big. How you doing, Nate? Good to see you. We have now confirmed that we can be crushed if we're not careful. Okay, but what did that accomplish? We just found an Easter egg. Place for beautiful music. Join the band? The fact that they have nipples upsets me. Well, one of them has two nipples. Oh man, that sucks. There it is, tinybig.com/soundtrack. I don't know if it's still there or not. That looks like a vinyl record. I would not mind having this one. Oh, what do we got here? Laser games. This is like an advanced tutorial, maybe. We were supposed to get some snow on Sunday. I wish we did. We don't get a lot of snow here, where I'm at in Vancouver. I found a bonus stage. Get all the boxes into the hungry hole to get an achievement. If you're not in the mood for playing games, feel free to step through the exit door. Does that say the gate of losers? Well, I think what we gotta do here is put rockets on them. Eat that, hungry hole. This is what he just said out loud online. Why? I dig the song. The Gate of Winners. And an achievement. You're gonna head out. It's nice hanging out again. It's great to see you, Z-Jam. Hope you have a good evening, or I forget what time zone you're East Coast, right?
Uh-huh.
Oops, what a pity. I liked that machine. But that was 30 years ago? Yeah. We used to not get heat waves here. That's just been in the last 8 years. I wonder if I can make that jump. I can. Don't crush me! Okay, there's nothing in here. Whew. The faithful banana jump, they call it. I'm hesitant to shove those off the ledge in case I might need them. Central time zone, so evening night. There you go. I hope you have a good one. Okay, bye. So many boring stones. I think I need to make the jump across here. I don't know if I can. Okay. How do I do that? The music in this is amazing. Okay, we're gonna do this. No! Fuck. Oh no, just lost one. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean for that. I think we're okay. I don't know why I like this so much, this song. It's both amazing and terrible at the same time. Oh, we're not doing that. No, no, no. Oh, yeah. Arrow, get out of here. Come on. Should move back. Oh no! Seems I'm a fabulous dentist. Oh no. It looks like one of Raymond's Raving Rabbids. Fabulous dentist, thank you. Don't forget about the pants. Sorry, statue. Can't help but think it's intentional. I don't think that one comes down. I feel like there's more up here for me. That ain't what I meant. I guess not. Let's go in here. The switch? What is that? No. Possibly screwed up. Yeah. I think we just need to cut it at the bottom. We'll be alright. Come on, you got this. Good enough for me. Oh, don't fall. Look, here he is. Give me back my pants, you rude-ass kicker. Rude-ass kicker. No way, these pants are mine. I brought you something else. But he can't kick you from over there, can he? So move and kick him back. Cut him down from the pillar. Oh shit! They said nothing about that. Alright, we made another level. So what have you all been working on, game-wise? My wife and I have been watching the final season of The Walking Dead. We're nearing the end of it. And it's getting interesting again. The first half was, I don't know, felt kind of like a disaster, but it's also like past season 5 of The Walking Dead. So I cut it a lot of slack most of the time. Kingdom Hearts 1 and Final Fantasy 1. Wow.
Huh?
Like, remasters of them, or what? The horrible moment. Definitely the first place out. Okay, so we're going to the Desert Temple. 30 hours of the new Pokemon game. Oh, the one that Conquist is playing? Okay. Woo! New music. Can't stop me, nerd. Nerd yourself. Now give me back my pants, lousy thief. Never, you were too weak to handle their power anyways. Powers, what do you mean by powers? Yes, powers, I will show you. This is a boss fight, isn't it? Quit your stuttering, dimwit. Just cut those stones before they hit you. Aim, and they'll freeze for a short time. Oh, good lord, that is... I think I just killed him. Mr. Fizz. Come closer, nerd. Okay, okay. Okay, we'll use this. Maybe. Maybe! Okay. HD remaster on PS4. Full on. That's the pixel art one. Pixel remasters they're called, right? I'm not sure I enjoy being called a nerd by somebody wearing my underwear on their head. Mixed feelings. Mixed feelings about that one. Oh no. Oh no! Coward. Not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, I didn't mean to kick that. Did I make this jump? Okay, okay, we're good. No, no, no! No! Yep, those are the ones. Nice. I've been watching another streamer play, I can't think of her name now. I was watching her last night playing Kingdom Hearts games. Hello? Found a tiny little hole to fall into. Pretty late into the Kingdom Hearts games. They're so fucking weird. Yeah, they didn't really, they didn't do a ton for me. They didn't do a whole ton for me, but I can understand why they're liked. Or loved. Alright, we made it over here this time. Ooh, that was close. Oh no! I think you have to be a 14-year-old when they came out to really appreciate them. I think you might be right. I like the gameplay mechanics of this game a lot. Oh no, no, no. With each jump closer to the pyramid, I feel my power in the pants increasing. I'll be unstoppable soon. But I'm afraid you won't live to see me running these beautiful brown deserts. For you'll be smushed now. Oh god! That was much bigger than expected. Oh, I can just like freestyle. Oh my god, did you guys see that dodge? Holy shit. I'm dead. Who are you gonna do? Oh no. Wait, what? What did I do? I don't know what I did. Ah. When you're stuck in that, when you're stuck in the laser animation, kind of. Myrtle. Oh, I got saved lucky there. I feel like I'm just supposed to keep like pulling them off of things and making them jump. Don't move! Oh my god, that was close. Oh god. Okay, I think we won. I think we won though. Man, that was a little rough, not gonna lie. I started to question how I was playing it because I didn't know what to do. Well, fuck you. No. Come on, man. Don't it? Don't fall, don't fall. He's loud though. Big bada boom. Shit, it's stuck. I can't see anything. What? Why? Too far? Okay. Oh no, not my path. Havok. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. Why would you do that to the floor? Okay. What do I do here? What do you, maybe? What do I do here? That's the edge of that. You don't think? Oh shit, I fell off. Wait a minute. Am I standing on a push thing, aren't I? I don't. Let's reset, maybe. Oh God. I think I must have cut the bottom out from under myself. Under myself. Oh God. Fuck. Okay. I see that shadow. And I know it's time to go. Oh, there's a machine. Motherfucker. There's a machine back there. In the middle of the boss fight, there's a machine back there. We're gonna have a talk about priorities here in a minute. Oh no. No! Oh no. You bait. Oh. What? What? Okay, we're leaving the machine. No, we're not. I want the machine. Damn it. Oh. You serious? No. Wait. When you're dizzy, you can't control the direction you're traveling. I just realized that. I don't think I'm getting up here. Bring machine to me. Fuck. Okay, machine. Oh! Okay. Come on. I'm done with the machine. Now rage without the machine. This guy has stupid rocks, man. This guy has stupid rocks. Oh boy, that got tilted. No. like I was better at dodging the rocks at one point than I am now. Like the shadows. I was reading shadows better. Where I could even see them. Fuck. Maybe I'll just pull this guy down. Oh, you can't. Well, it's almost 4. Hey, Loyal, how are you doing? When does my refund hit? It was good to see you. Hope life is treating you well. Shit. Maybe you'll straighten it out. That is a mistake. I have made a mistake. Yay. Oh, I made it up? Oh no, but... Hello, Sporty, thank you. Thank you, Loyal. Well... everything about that sucked. Is the flu even real? I know, right? Pay attention to danger from above. Yeah, I'm sorry you're feeling sick. The second COVID shot kicked my ass. Oh, you. Can I jump from here? Whoop, whoop. I managed to jump up from the backside of this once. There we go, there we go. Oh my god, we made it. I can tell you what this is gonna be. Whoa, shit! Oh, that was spicy. I could have cut it.
Here.
You had a cough and headache on Sunday. You tested negative for COVID. Good. Good. You're better now? Great to hear that. Thought it was only COVID now. Apple with that sass. There's that apple sass. Wonder how long this game is. Not sass, it's science.
Huh?
Here.
I'm not impressed. Yeah. Now give me back my pants, loser.
Huh?
Science can be sassy. Y'all remember I fucking love science.com? The girl who ran that was cool as shit. She's still cool as shit. But like that website was awesome, and it was just kind of it still, yeah, it still exists, but like she had to change the name to IFL because like she made it big, right? She got famous. The website got famous, and nobody would. They made her change the name to be more PG, which sucks. I don't remember what made her change the name exactly or who they were, but I remember something about that. I don't remember all the details. Maybe Apple knows. Hairball redeemed Dragon Gym. Man, if you want to see the dark side of the internet, be in Dragon Gym's channel when somebody redeems making her swear. My only response to it is why I never. We still don't know enough cuss words. Fire Angst, that achievement was called. That's probably a good point for me today. I think well, what is next? Is it like actually a boss fight again, or is it more puzzle solving? He ripped the mysterious pyramid out of the ground. Unusual disaster. How the heck?
Huh?
So now we're flight. I am powerful. Mwahaha.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Climbing cut, my friend, won't be easy.
Uh,
Yeah, it's great to say that. Oh yeah, there's whatever planet this is, far, far below us. This is pretty cool. I've been enjoying this one. That section with the falling rocks, though, yikes, that was rough. I had expected this game to be more open world. I don't know. I never played past that opening area, right? Like that was the 20 minutes I spent in the tutorial, and then that part. But I like that exploring is rewarded here. Enough games it's not rewarded enough. Or in most games. Oh god. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna call it there for today. I'm gonna be back after dinner with Fallout New Vegas. Not sure. There's something else I need to do. I need to talk to Captain Peelcard, get that thing fixed. I just saw something else in the banner go by that needs to get sorted. But the redeems are there now, and they'll work. Yeah. Thanks for the stream. You got it, Seek. My pleasure. Fallout New Vegas after I get done eating dinner. We'll keep trucking on that. Maybe we'll go into Vegas tonight. It's been like a dozen streams or so, and we haven't even gone to the strip yet. Stream. Bogmired is playing unlicensed Nintendo games. I'm not sure exactly what that means. They're on a BRB screen, right? Oh, Mac is playing Venom Codename Outbreak. Let's go. That is a sweet game. I tried to stream it at one point, but not Nintendo sanctioned, but still real games. Yeah. Let's go hit up Mac. Venom Codename Outbreak is one of the
You've activated the save command. Saving commencing.
is one of the earliest games from the Stalker days. So we'll go hang out there with Mac. Haven't rated him in a while. You've activated the save command. Oh, man. Alright, so I'll be back in a little bit. You guys have fun with Mac. I'll be lurking. And, yeah. You know. I'll get this month's schedule done soon. This week is already written out, so I'm not super worried about it. Yeah. Stuff. Love y'all. Thank you for being here. Thanks for listening to me bitch and moan at the start of the stream about bit rates and shit. I'm gonna go back and watch the VOD, see how I feel about it. Decide if I'm gonna go back to 1080 or leave it here, or try a stream or two in 720. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, nobody's complaining about the stream. But I don't really know what that means. But I will catch you all on the flip side.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, Artyom, how you doing?